So let's just fix it.
Eel, you are in charge.
I'm in charge 100%, huh?
You're in charge on this one, dude. I hate maximizers. I hate, bro, multi-band compression. I can't stand this shit, bro. So I'll let you take over, man. I can't do this. It sounds good though. Multi-band is definitely where it's at.
It just does what you want it to in the moment and gets out of the way. It's not getting activated all the time like a compressor. So I think this is fine. I just brought it down about 20 hertz from 200 hertz to where it is to, 180, 163 it says. So let me go back to, how do you go back to the mixers?
X for the
X.
mixer. Yeah.
And I'm gonna X.
Eel's a master at Pro Tools, not Logic Pro.
So I'm how do you use a command?
So no, just to open back.
To spread it back over to this guy.
Double click on the plugin you want to open. Wait.
Oh,
you're trying to copy.
Copy.
So hold on. So what you want to do is just
you hit command and drag.
Yeah, just like command and option, and then
drag.
three finger drag.
3-finger drag. That's pretty complex, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, the Pro Tools was just command and drag and stop.
Right.
So that's the 2 tracks. Should I put on mine? Is there a third?
Well, yeah, just like here. Let's listen.
I was just talking about this with Eel yesterday, and I think today we talked about it again.
You want to hear the other one, right?
Yeah. So there's a plosive happening.
Yeah, I went to
there.
sound engineering school in 2011.
Right there. There's probably plosives
when I
right
was
there.
there, I literally just like overnight I was like, fuck this, I want to like make beats now. And now I'm just like, the beats have
You probably need to
now
move this
I consider
further,
myself
right?
overproduced
Like
as a
right
rapper. I still love rapping. Sometimes I feel like
No, because it's getting activated too much.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I like it lower, and I like it just hitting that note. What you were doing, the fundamental of your male's voice, like at 100 hertz,
Right.
I still love rapping.
regular words that are tonal are getting
separated from the two, but
are
yeah, I mean,
getting.
producing just took over,
Yep.
making beats and
So
just
it's just working on consonants
overnight, I was like, fuck this, I wanna
and really low stuff
and
now.
now I'm just like,
And
Right. It's not like the whole track is getting activated.
that's the part that's annoying. It's that the low end shake of that mic is what's
producing just took over,
unpleasant being played back through the speaker.
Right.
Overnight, I was like, fuck this, I
And
wanna-
this isn't optimal. We can get better sound, but
the beats have
it's just better for phones and for someone's car when you're listening back where that low is really extended and like boosted on a car because the people like that. They wanted a
now I'm just like the beats
a boomy sound for like music. So
It's true.
I think it's just
yeah, I mean, producing just took over.
I think I'm high off beans. I ate too many beans.
yeah,
I think beans have mycotoxins, dude.
they do.
I think they have a shit ton of mycotoxins because I feel high as shit.
They have phytic acid. They have aflatoxins.
I feel like my immune system's crashed right now.
Yeah.
I ate too many beans.
I quit beans and grains. And the one grain I have is like rice.
I still love
feel a lot better. I mean, and like now if I have like anything, like even certain seeds, I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
And now
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think what we should do is put some gain into it before.
I still
What do you
love
think?
rapping. Sometimes I feel like
We're getting into this?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I want they're both the same mics. I want them to be balanced.
Overnight, I was
Okay.
like, fuck this, I wanna like
I don't want one to be louder than the
now
other.
I'm just like the
But hold
beats
on,
are
let's see what we
now I
got.
consider myself
54,
overproduced being a rapper. I still love rapping. Sometimes I feel like
Yeah, this multi-band compressor has so many
yeah, I mean,
options, and
producing just took over, like making beats.
it's like,
and
but it has a
like,
percentage for
overnight,
release and a
fuck this, I wanna
percentage for attack,
Right.
which doesn't make
now
sense.
I'm
It's
like,
like, why isn't it
beats are
milliseconds in
overcoming-
the time
now I
domain?
consider myself overproduced
You
being a
know,
rapper. I still love rapping.
and
Sometimes I feel like
the output is in dB, so that makes sense.
yeah, I mean, producing just took over,
But-
making beats and just like sound design.
It's still like, yeah, the Pro MB, like I used it on a track once a long time ago.
I feel like my producing.
That was really fucked up. The bass part was all like, it had bleed from everything else. It was like really quiet. The girl's voice was really quiet. I used it to clean up a bunch of stuff.
I still love rapping.
And
I feel like
same thing with the Sonox version, the suppressor is really cool because that's like actually a de-esser, but you can go to any range and do the same kind of thing with it.
Yeah.
I still love rapping.
It's a real
Sometimes I
savior
feel like
kind of.
I'm being separated from the two, but yeah, I mean, producing just took over, like making beats and just like it literally
Yeah,
just
it's
like overnight.
just
I was like, fuck
expected
this,
now,
I want
you
to
know?
like make beats now.
We gotta
And
do
now,
stuff
now
like
it's
this.
like the beats have overcome the rap. Now I consider myself more of a producer than a rapper.
I think that's good.
I still love rapping. Sometimes I feel like
Yeah.
I'm being separated from the two, but yeah, I mean,
it's just
producing just took over. Like
that
making
air,
beats
that
and just,
consonant
like,
stuff that's coming.
sound design like really just took over my life the
I think
last
that's good,
like, 5 years. So I feel like my producing is like gotten better than my rapping. It's 2011, and like when I was there, I was just fucking around on Logic, you know, just like with like kicks and snares, and like I would just like get like guitar samples and shit. And it literally just like overnight I was like, fuck this, I want to like to make beats now. And I 2011.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
2001.
No, my bad. No, 2001 is when I started like getting into like hip hop.
Right,
Because you
like,
put the mic close to your
producing, you know?
face.
Because
Sometimes-
personally, on a personal level, I dig
a little
just
bit.
making freestyles.
Hey,
Off
fuck it, bro.
accents
Hey, I dig
and,
your guitar
All
skills,
that
man.
stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
Neil's drumming, you know, we gotta start a little band or some shit.
I
bro.
appreciate that. Yeah, we should, bro. We should.
Fuck it.
We should do.
Let's do it, man.
So, you just put out a track called Phases, and it's
The one
sick.
thing
That, you actually do vocals on that.
I think
Yeah,
we
I
should
did
get an
everything. I
overhead next
did the
time.
vocals.
Try that.
I did the drum programming. I even played a guitar in it. I just did like simple, just like guitar strums. Just did the strums.
Yeah.
But hella, you know, like amps and shit on it. Made it sound trippy. And yeah, I mixed and
Really?
mastered it too, bro. So like, I produce, also I engineer. That's the thing. People think I
sounds
just like I make beats and I rap, but I make
The
beats, I
plosives are
rap,
so
and I
hard.
engineer. Like, I'll make
The beats, but
people's
it's not-
shit sound, you know.
It's not annoying.
I don't think so.
And I guess the guy has a coffee shop. The singer, he's like coming up with like.
Oh yeah, that one guy from Guitar Center said that to us, didn't he?
Yeah.
You guys gotta talk into the
Did he
mic.
say it before or after?
I got talking in the mic and be
Oh,
louder.
I'm sorry.
It was like.
Did we do Guitar Center
LA Music
before?
Show, episode
we did
5,
the
we got-
music show?
Guru Doug in the
Yeah,
building.
right.
Yes, in the flesh. Let's go.
We're at the Guru Doug
Yeah, this
Studios,
limiter's
Splash
just
Age.
the way it,
Splash
like,
Age,
shows
baby.
you exactly what it does.
How's it going,
This
bro?
is so cool.
It's going, man. How's it going for you guys, man? Happy 1 week of January, you know?
Yeah.
That's right. We're
First
in
week.
2019.
Yes.
Dude, we ran into you at Whole Foods, man. That was fucking
I
random.
think it's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's pretty,
What do you
it's
think?
pretty dope how that happened.
I think we
Got that turkey,
we should
avocado,
bring it down so the
sandwich,
peaks
you
are
know, the
at 3
organic
dB.
shit, you know.
And
Keep it fresh.
at
It
negative
was
3
bomb.
dB. Salad bars where it's at. Because
Oh,
people
yeah.
are listening on
What were
YouTube.
those? Dumplings? What
And
you
I got some Doma.
Should I press a little bit
I
more?
think Doma there. And I was like, at first I didn't like it. It's like, this
Press
is
a little
not
bit more?
meat in it.
RMS
It's not
could
like
be a
real
little
Doma, like the way it's supposed to be. And then
Can we get it
I got
louder?
used to it. It's actually like really good. They flavor it really
It
good.
smells really good. I wonder what kind of oil they use for that.
They use
Or
olive
mostly
oil.
eliminating.
They use like nice olive oil and like
What's
lemon.
that?
And then, like when you start at the beginning, if you go back
Yeah,
to the
dude. It
beginning,
seems like everything at
it's gonna be like 15 dB.
This compressor, this limiter is good though.
And
Hold on.
I guess the guy has a coffee shop. The singer, he's like coming up with like.
Where's your threshold?
Sir, yeah, sir. Where's your
You
threshold?
guys gotta talk into the mic.
This
I
sound
got
bad.
talking in the mic and be
Oh,
louder.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Thought we
welcome to the LA Music Show, episode 5. We got Guru Doug in the building.
Yes, in the
It's not-
flesh.
it's
Let's go.
clean though.
We're at the
It's
Guru
fine,
Doug
it's
Studios, Splash Age.
Splashes.
Yeah, that's why I
baby.
want the RMS to be around like.
How's it going,
12.
bro?
It's going, man. How's it going for you guys, man?
We
Happy,
I don't want it to be on
1
20
week
because we can't
of
really.
Yeah.
January.
People are
you
gonna
know?
turn it off because it's
That's
that
right.
quiet.
We're in
First week.
2019.
-3 is good?
Yeah,
Dude, we ran
negative
into
3
you
is
at Whole Foods,
peak.
man. That was
Definitely
fucking random.
Better.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. How that
Sounds good.
happened. Got that turkey,
I think we
avocado
can bounce.
sandwich. You know, the organic shit. You know,
It was bomb,
keep it
dude.
fresh.
It was
Keep it
bomb.
fresh, Guru Doug. Keep it fresh.
Oh, yeah.
What were those? Dumplings? What'd you get?
I got some Doma.
Yeah.
Dude, it sounds great.
No.
Focusing
I like
on
that.
things
I like the
racks
multi-band.
and
I think I'm gonna start using
And
that.
it sounds like ozone.
I want studio foam.
Stuck to MacBook, bro. I just stuck to
Yeah.
Apple. If
It's
I
so
would have
quiet
stuck
right
to
there.
Microsoft,
It's
who
fine.
knows, man? I would have been like these cats using
Right.
FL.
It sounds good.
Just write it up 6 dB.
Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
see it on.
I don't like writing, bro. I hate writing.
I have
Here,
both.
how about we compress more and then turn it all up? How about that?
So like.
Write it, bro. I can tell you're upset. Right, it was over here.
Windows computer, and they actually were running really.
So
really
up here at the measure bar, this is where you clicked it, where you want to go
I don't know
back.
what shell my MacBook.
Or you could use it.
Computer.
Oh,
The
fuck.
MacBook, I would MacBook Pro, obviously. MacBook
Right there,
Pro,
right?
Obviously.
Yeah,
yeah,
you got one.
money.
Just
But
click
it's
it, right?
crazy 'cause I would've been
Click and drag. It's not
my
gonna work.
Sony I would have been using Windows.
Why isn't it working?
If it
It's
was,
weird.
you know, Mac sold me on that.
Put me
That's
in.
crazy because if Microsoft would have
Not
had
doing
like a
it.
gimmick like that, like an aesthetic, I probably would have been using Windows right now. Like
Yeah.
Microsoft. You know?
I think that was his like Steve Jobs' first success, like real big success, and like
What I do right now.
money off that, and then they brought the iPhone. And the iPhone
Why isn't my point and click? Oh, there. It'll happen right now.
From like
I think I
2004,
have an ear infection.
2004, 2007.
That is not good.
And I hate the
An ear
little
infection?
green text
This
message.
is very bad.
I can't stand when
Ear
someone's
infection?
joining
Yeah, and get in your brain, you can die.
text message. I'm like, bro, let's get an iPhone.
It's trying to scare me.
Like, I like blue. I
What are
like
you
the blue
doing?
text message.
Why
I like
is-
the green one, you know?
Why are they
You
not
can
working?
airdrop with that. I don't think you can, I can't airdrop with
Yeah,
it.
I
Here, bro,
understand.
here.
I-
Three, you go this.
Droid?
I have a
Three
Droid.
fingers?
Oh my god.
Because I use Google Maps a lot, because I'm
Look.
driving for Uber and I do a lot of
Look. You go like this?
I totally
and,
understand
it
why you
just
don't
works-
use it now.
I think it works better.
Yeah.
It can figure shit.
I need that.
I do
No, I want it to be louder though.
I know.
From like 2004.
Dyslexic.
The aesthetic.
To it anyways, but at the same
Does it work
time,
on
it's
both tracks and just copy it over?
double-edged sword or something, you know, like, no matter what, this technology is like, you know, it's getting great.
Come on,
because
dude.
things
Come
also it's like
on. I'm sorry.
It's too much.
taking away some of
Hold
our
on.
privacy,
This
you know?
it got way too low right there.
Man, 'cause when I first started,
Yeah.
just
Hold on,
using
dude.
computers, I was using an e-machine. So Windows
You know why? Because you're not right on access, and the low frequencies get cut out. That's
Yeah,
why
I
it
mean,
sounds like
there's
that.
a
That's why it
plus
sounds
side
really
to it.
low.
They collude together to
volume.
make the market for their phones higher, and that's
Yeah, it's a trip, man. Because when I first started,
they don't like it doesn't have a monopoly shit. They don't like the 5G stuff, but you know whatever.
I mean, there's a plus side to it in ways, but at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword or something, you know, like, no matter what, this technology is like...
Yeah, it sounds like these
getting,
and stuff.
It's getting great, you can do amazing things, but also it's like, you know, it's taking away...
Oh, no,
some
I
of
got a
the-
fucking ear infection.
yeah, it's a trip.
Bothering me.
The iPhone right now, or they're back.
Right, it's like a text message, I'm like, bro.
Class, computer class, and seeing all these Macs, Macs, remember those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We should do a straight up radio using all your analog gear, just talking into it. What do you think?
They have
Why not?
and then like the 5G stuff.
Right, it's like a...
Yeah, I think that'd be a.
No matter what, man, it's getting... It's also...
We'll
it's
all
like,
choose our own
taking away-
channel and talk into it. That's a smart thing to do. We should try that.
E-machines.
Fuck it.
And then from there,
Compressing
I
hard like
bought a
crazy.
Sony Bio, and I started using that
I'm
one.
compressed like a
That was
madman.
like probably 2006.
I
or
just
something.
compressed like a madman.
But or 2005. But it's crazy because I got brainwashed with Mac computers. I remember going into class.
You talking about brainwash? I watched
seeing all these Macs, the see-through
Mike
Mac.
Tyson's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the
interview last
plastic.
night with
Yeah.
Joe Rogan?
with
I
Joe
saw
Rogan.
That was really good.
I watched the whole thing.
It was good, huh?
And I realized like he got brainwashed like by his
I
coach.
never did, but
You know,
I
like,
ended up
it's
with
like
MacBook Pro,
constantly for
obviously.
12 years or
Yeah.
whatever.
But
Well,
it's
because he got
crazy.
brainwashed, he became the greatest boxer of all
I
time.
would have been
Exactly.
using Windows if it wasn't.
Now we gotta turn
you know,
these
Mac
suckers up.
sold me on that. That's
Yeah.
crazy because if Microsoft would have had like a gimmick like that, like an aesthetic, I probably would have been using Windows right now, like
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
I think that was his like Steve Jobs' first success, like real big success, and like they made a bunch of money off that, and then they brought the iPhone out, and the iPhone was like
Now you got
within like 3 years, it was like everyone had an iPhone.
Everywhere.
From like
And when you
2004,
were with the aesthetics, man.
from 2004
I mean,
2007,
As a
it
customer.
was crazy.
And I hate the little green text messages, man. Like, I can't stand when someone has a Droid and I get the green text message. I'm like, bro, come on, just get an iPhone, bro. Come on.
I
Man.
know, right?
Like, I like blue. You know? I like the blue text
That's
message.
weird
not the
that
green,
it's
you know?
You can airdrop with that. I don't think you can. I can't airdrop with EO.
Yeah.
Because you have
Oh,
an Android.
you have a Droid?
I have a Droid.
The compressor does something, bro.
Because I
What are
use
your- what are your
Google
settings on
Maps
that?
a lot, and because I'm
Is that
driving for
like-
Uber and doing a lot of other stuff too.
compressor.
You know, and it just works.
Quick
I think it
attack.
works better.
Yeah.
299
Google Maps is
milliseconds of
pretty on
release.
point.
And it's meant for Microsoft. Is that what it is?
It's meant for Android. Because
Infinity One.
Google
For
owns-
iPhone, I hate
Maybe the highest settings
Yeah,
I use
on the
Waze. Do
fucking
you
Vocal.
ever use Waze?
Waze drives
Use a
me
2 to 1,
crazy.
dude.
Because you know what?
Use a 3 to 1.
It tries to
Then
take
it's
you-
just gonna be too
take you
dynamic.
On a street. where
Here, bro.
it's a spot
Let me make you
big
happy.
spot.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you 8 to 1. How about that?
So
I
this
hear
one
a
time,
lot of
this guy
noise,
like,
bro.
no, let's use Waze. Use Waze. I was like, the Waze sucks. Don't. I'm gonna use it.
8 to
And
1.
It took us to the back of the airport, and it gave him like another 15 minutes
Better?
for me to get all the way back around.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
Okay.
It is.
just trust me next time, man. Like,
I hear a lot of
don't
noise.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, it's your fucking.
It's the computer,
It's the
dude.
computer.
Tripping me out.
Sorry.
But wasn't it good for you because you made an extra 15 minutes with your customer and then you get
Yeah.
more money?
Yeah, but
I'm like, I'm like, dude, the tracks were that bad.
Late, and he was like jumped out of my car while he shouldn't have.
No, it's clean, dude.
LAX.
Oh damn!
I think we're right. I think it's
That's
set.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use
Yeah,
Waze.
it's
I don't know, man. I still like my Sony vibe.
Fine, right?
It's kind of like, dude, I'm sold on this 56 or something.
Let's move on. We have so much shit to do.
That's it.
You're right, bro. Here.
But we should.
You said us. Did you do that?
It's the background noise inside.
That's just my.
It tripped me out. I'm like, where's that coming from?
It's not the optimal sound or whatever.
We were just talking about something. That's just my.
Yeah, I'm a big Blocket fan.
Oh, it's sick.
I know, right?
He's playing his music, remember?
Yeah, I pointed the mic towards it.
Dude, those SM58s are dope. Oh, it's the multi-band that's bringing down the bass.
Right.
But it sounds dope.
You gotta hit a splash age
The music out. I want to shoot some video, you know.
at.
Yeah.
I gotta work on not mumbling.
And I
I'm
guess the
gonna
guy
really try.
has a.
Let's try to work on not saying. Oh yeah.
I gotta try to keep my Asperger's on check. Dude, I really do think I got Asperger's, bro.
Yeah.
Like mild.
Yeah.
I know you probably disagree. You probably
I
probably
disagree.
disagree.
I disagree, but it's okay. Yeah.
Oh shit. Dude, I think I saw a psychologist.
When you were a kid.
Yeah, but he said some like shit like ADHD, and he gave me Adderall or Ritalin. Or
Yeah, so that's the
He
thing.
gave me some shit, and then it fucked me up. It made me worse.
The reason why I got a little upset is because like the drugs, like once you get some kind of diagnosis, they give you drugs, and this makes you worse. So
Yeah.
so what's the point?
It made me worse.
Like don't give someone a diagnosis. Don't like lead into it. Don't believe you're sick. You're just yourself, you know.
Right.
Because it's like, and I brought up like psychology is bullshit in a way because they make up a lot of these fucking diseases. You know, like the name of the disease in the psychology book is the same thing as what the symptoms are, but the name of the disease in Latin and it just describes the same exact thing.
Right.
It just doesn't. It's pointless, you know. And they
Right.
give you these chemicals, these pharmaceuticals that are just not good for your brain, you know. It's not good
They
for-
screwed me up, dude. I had heart problems, and I had to stop taking Ritalin. I think it was Ritalin or Adderall, or they were giving me. I think they were pumping me up with like 3 different things, dude, because I was just too crazy. I wasn't normal though. I was not normal.
Yeah.
I would disrupt the class like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I would throw like paper airplanes at my teacher. My teacher's like, "Bro, what are you doing? We're over here trying to learn the ABCs, and you're throwing paper airplanes at me."
Yeah.
I used to grab my gum and throw it at the teacher. Like that was not normal, dude. All the kids used to look at me like, "Bro, this guy's too much,"
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I had a few friends like that, and
Like I remember I would go into people's cubbies and I would like take out their shit and like switch it up, and kids would be like, "Hey, I can't find my shoes," and I'd just be laughing like these kids are gonna find their shoes. I was really bad, bro. Like it was not normal. I'm telling you right now because it was so bad. The teacher used to always kick me out of class.
yeah.
Go stand in the corner. I was always standing in the corner. While all the kids are learning, I'm standing in the corner, staring at the freaking corner because,
Yeah.
you know, I'm messing with people.
You can help yourself though, huh?
Well, I think the psychiatrist tried prescribing some sort of medication, and it actually made me worse.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, man. I told my mom like I think I'm gonna die. Like I was having heart palpitations, and now I suffer from heart palpitations.
Yeah. It sucks.
So I think the medication permanently fucked me up, like my heart, like the way my brain probably shoots electrical messages.
Yeah,
to my heart.
dopamine and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm all screwed up.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. My dad used to be like, my dad used to tell me he was like that, but that was just normal. Like, my dad, it's just genetics. Like, that's just the way my dad is. So obviously, that's the way I'm gonna be. But
yeah.
I guess
personality, like you're born with a personality, like your brain.
I'm just genetically wired a certain way,
Yeah.
And and the thing is, I was smarter than most kids. Like I was. Like I remember my teacher was. Like I used to get fucking good. Like I used to learn everything and pick everything up fast.
Yeah.
And but I was too crazy. Like I was one of those kids that I just wanted to keep disrupting people. I didn't want to listen. I just wanted to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Yeah, I was weird. I think I had a little bit of like, I couldn't read for a long time because like my family like couldn't teach me how. It just wasn't easy. So like I went through a bunch of like training, and it would click on time. Like it would snap and do every syllable at once. And within like one summer, I got a little bit better. So I was up to like second grade. I was like, or third grade, I was like up to like reading like everyone else. Next year, I did it again. And then I went from like 5th grade level to like 8th grade level or 9th grade level.
Damn, so you skipped.
So as far as like reading skill,
Yeah.
because they would measure at my school, and like I advanced really fast, and this is because of that clicking thing. I think there's ways not that I think that there's everyone has a different intelligence. So there's ways to teach someone.
Right.
So that clicking thing like that woke me up because it was rhythmic. Maybe I already had like some kind of rhythmic brain at that point before I started playing drums, and that made me start learning faster. I think everyone's like that, but some people.
Everyone's different, dude. Everyone's wired differently to learn at different paces,
And because like English wasn't like my first language.
Right.
I kind of forgot my first language anyways. Like by the time I was 7, I couldn't speak it anymore.
Yeah.
But it still kind of messes with you to where.
It sucks knowing 2 languages.
It's not easy.
It's not dude. I just don't understand when people like. People probably think it's easy to know 2 languages. It's not. It's so not. Dude, especially when you know both languages really well.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Yeah, I've heard people speak 2 different languages but half-ass both. Mm-hmm. When you speak it the way we do, like when you speak English and then you speak Spanish the way I do, like Castilian Spanish, it's not easy. Because both conflict with each other. They're both completely different realms of speaking and language.
Like syntax, like the order of how you put your words is different, and then like how you say your words because it's feminine and male, right?
Well, no, it's just very. I don't know. I can't explain it. I know it sounds basic, but when you say la casa, which means the house, and then la casa and house. I mean, just listen to it. La casa.
Yeah.
House. This sounds completely different.
Yeah.
So when you start speaking fluently, like the way I do in Spanish, oye, ¿cómo tú estás? Yeah, do this and that. And it's like, and then you have to speak English. It's not easy to know both.
Like Assyrian.
And it messes me up when I speak.
Like I could write Assyrian like pretty well for a little bit and read it, but I couldn't speak it well. I couldn't like talk to people, but. Yeah. Assyrian is written right to left. It's like all the Semitic languages, and our syntax and how we just say things, like we describe ideas rather than have a word for it because we don't have that much vocabulary because it's a closed language. There's only like 1 million people in it, and new words haven't been put into the language. Like English is such a crazy language because it has a bunch of Latin in it, it has a bunch of Greek in it,
right?
It has a bunch of French in it. And if we listened to English 1,000 years ago, it would be completely different.
Right.
Whereas Assyrian's been pretty much the same for the last 2,500 years, probably. But it's completely different, even to all the other languages in that region. Farsi is a different family, and where my family was in Iran, up those hills, that area is the area with the most linguistic diversity. It has the most language families. There's 13 different language families. It's like, like a language family is. It means you have a whole different syntax and verbiage, and like you probably don't use the same.
Well, it's all thanks to the Greeks, right? I think the Greeks were the ones that
the Greeks were also in that
Well,
region.
they mixed. They were the ones that were responsible for different cultures to mix. Wasn't it the Greeks?
Well, Assyrians did it too. Before
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was Assyrians.
Assyrians, yeah.
Assyrians.
Assyrians, 5,000 years ago.
They're the ones that were responsible for mixing all the damn cultures, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
because it was any empire does that. You know? And so there's an imperial language, and the reason why Aramaic is in the Hebrew Bible and the Assyrian Bible and it's in Arabic Bible is because that was the imperial language of that area.
Right.
And so it stayed around for another 2,000 years. Same thing with Latin. You know, the Latin language was the lingua, the language of the Roman Empire, and it kind of changed, but it stayed around and influenced all the languages of France and Spain and Italy and all that stuff, but also even down in Africa and all those places.
Right.
So those imperial languages last a really long time. And
What's the trip, dude?
thousands of years. The words do change the way we pronounce stuff from like ancient Latin to like how we use the Latin suffixes and prefixes now. Like we don't even pronounce them correctly, but we utilize it because it's just
the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It's people that are French and people in Spanish 150 years ago couldn't use it. They didn't understand it because they learned basic Latin. And we don't even think about it now. Like, there's all kinds of words they're using that are Latin or Greek, like microphone. I think that's Greek. It's microphonos. Like, a lot of audio stuff actually is Greek based. As far as the prefix and the suffix and
Right.
the first and second part of it. So so you're putting it back into Final Cut Pro, lining it up.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing looks like your shirt.
What?
The thing in the background.
Oh,
looks
it does.
like a lot like it.
Yeah, it does.
It's like the same fucking color.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to cut this here. I think my ear's leaking. I feel like liquid.
It's not a good feeling.
Have you felt that before? Like liquid coming out of your ear?
Yeah.
But is that bad?
I think you're like really taxed if stuff like that happens because it's like. Do you stay up late a lot?
No, man.
No. Yeah.
I think I fucked up my ear. Hopefully I don't go deaf. That's like my biggest fear. I don't want to go deaf. You can go deaf from an ear infection, right?
You can get some damage for sure from it.
You can lose your hearing, right?
I think it stiffens some of those hairs. Those ear hairs, these little hairs inside your ear
You're scaring me, bro.
that vibrate at specific frequencies.
No, I can't lose those hairs.
I heard what they're called right now. It's not good.
I can't lose them. I need them. I need them. Look at that. Look how perfect that alignment is. Man, I'm so good at this. Rad.
It's not aligned. I'm looking at it right now.
What? You just say it's not aligned?
It's not.
Bro. Look at those waveforms.
It looks aligned there, but
No. All of it. Look. If I zoom out, look.
Okay. Because we limit the shit out of it. That's why I don't see it, but yeah, I guess see.
Oh, yeah. I just have really good eyes, bro. Like, I could just move around like this and see all, like, the pockets.
Yeah.
Like, bam! Look at that. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Yeah. Look. I'll zoom in more. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Perfection, dude. All right, let's hear it. Perfect.
Supposed to have less, but you still get a bunch of shit, you know.
Can't even tell it, turn it
Everything
down.
you just looked at, so maybe I want to get a mic, and it's like, it just pops up in your thing, and it's like constant advertisements for
Perfect way to fucking spend money.
Yeah, it's like I didn't train like subconsciously.
It's in phase too.
Brainwashed my head.
My
Did you ever talk
It's
about
perfect.
something and randomly like you were like, oh yeah, you know, like the other day I was at the store and I saw like these pants, you know, and then all of a sudden you see
Sounds good.
the same pants. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
one shot. It's interesting with three people on the shot.
Like I literally talked about
camera.
Pseudofoam, and I did not type anything in my
Thanks, Sean.
phone about Pseudofoam. I had like ads.
30 frames per second is dope. It looks sped up, huh?
Like how they're listening to our shit, bro. It's like the keywords.
Is it
that-
sped up, huh?
Yeah,
Am I
They're
tripping?
listening to you.
Oh yeah, no shit. You know the Alexa. You
Nah,
think about the
it's getting
Alexa,
excited.
the speaker, right? You can say anything like
We were on.
play.
30, yeah, it's 30. This is 30. Yeah.
Queen, Alexa, and there's like
Yeah, it's not sped up.
play. So like they can hear everything you're saying, but there's just certain words that trigger it. So it's like
not sped up.
Who's to say they're not? You know, they hear everything we fucking say on our phones. You know.
So true.
You know.
Yeah,
That's so fucked up.
algorithms and shit like that.
So there's no privacy then.
Everyone's making, like, all the companies are making their own version of the voice recognition. Like Samsung has one.
Do you think
iPhone, every company that
24
makes
frames
their
per
own,
second
even,
looks
like,
better than
Windows, they're
30?
making these
30 looks
things.
smoother. You notice how
They
it's
own the
very
market
smooth?
of,
Yeah.
Do you like 30 or do you like 24?
I think 30
Isn't
is
that some sort of
fine. I was just like at
monopoly?
60. Already at 60, like I think most playback systems are skipping frames.
They work with
and
each
I
other,
see it.
not monopolize.
Not this
like
one.
Apple and
Yeah.
Right now it's perfectly in sync because
Windows,
I put it in
Windows,
30. I put the DAW on 30
Yeah.
frames per second.
I think
Now the video's playing back.
like because you're playing on Final Cut Pro on a computer,
Oh, got it.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
'cause, like,
skip.
a lot
But
of
like
On YouTube it will.
It's
on
big difference,
TVs, the
like,
hertz
pictures,
rates
but,
and all that stuff, I've noticed that it skips and it looks
there's always
glitchy,
people crashing.
and I don't like it.
They work with each
Yeah,
other.
that's
like,
kinda
the same
whack.
thing with
I know what you're
Samsung
talking about on
and
TV.
iPhone right now.
I think
or
that
Apple right now.
people talk
They've
about
been working with each other
the
for years because they've been making
versus,
each other's
OLED
you know,
and the
like Samsung makes all your screens.
I think ghosting is
But,
what
like,
it's called.
They
And a lot of gamers
collude
talk about stuff
together
like
to
that.
make the market.
I noticed I actually don't
price
like
for their phones high.
high
And
high
that's why you
def,
see all these Chinese
you
phones
know,
like
movies
this is a pretty
on
good
those
phone
big
too.
screens now.
But
So
the
why would I
phones from
watch that?
China
It's
are
Right.
unnerving. You know?
they have fucking little chips
But
in it.
that's why what's his
they're
name likes film so
backwards
much.
you can
Yeah.
And Tarantino and all those guys. And I think
Sketchy, dude.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
guy who did Wolf on Wall Street, also Martin Scorsese. I think they
I've been
use
looking at
film
all that shit because
because
it's like
they like that
it's
frame
shit,
rate.
and then
They
you
like
the
that
5G
slow
stuff,
24
but,
and 28.
whatever.
Right.
I mean,
But not
yeah,
23.2.
there's a plus side
I don't
to
know.
it in ways,
But,
but
yeah.
at the same time, it's
It
like
looks
a
different. It
double-edged
sounds
sword or
like
something. You know, like no matter what, this technology is like. You know,
Like
it's
the
getting-
saturation.
It's getting great. You know, amazing things.
the
Also, it's
thing
like,
about
you know,
digital
it's-
too is that white
it's taking
saturation.
away some.
Digital
That's the
and
one thing.
analog. When it comes to recording, like
I
do you
wish
think
I
it
could
matters?
fix
Do you think
it.
it matters if any kind of audio, even if it's digitalized or not, if it gets ran through analog?
Okay, this is what I think. What's gonna be better, the original 6W or a clone of 6W? It looks it's exactly the same, but it's a clone.
That's a hard one because what if my clone has more skill than I do?
That's a tricky
It's not the
question.
same skill. It's a clone of you. It's the exact same thing as you, but it's a clone.
Then
It
okay,
can
so
be just as good, but I wouldn't say it's better.
well here's my argument. If you're asking me if there's a perfect clone of me, then that means you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference between the clone and the original if they both look exactly the same and they both
Yeah,
got
see?
exactly the same technique. That's what I'm kind of getting at now. It's I'm kind of starting to, and actually you're actually part.
It's so smooth. I like 30 frames.
that I've been going through because artists like you.
I think 30
producers
frames
like
is
you,
the shit.
That
I did an update on my
I literally
phone.
thought, like, dude,
My
Ruben
phone
must
used
have,
to
some
film
sort of,
at
like,
24.
gear in here that he's running his audio.
Or has it always on
Sometimes
30?
I hear your music and
I
it
can do
sounds
60. I haven't
analog.
tried it yet.
It doesn't sound
Dude, that must be
digital.
smooth.
So
Like,
that's kind of like where I'm at now. I don't think it really matters anymore.
They do
What do you
60
think? Do you think?
4K.
Because it sounds like where you were going with that is that you prefer analog over digital.
Well, see, here's the thing. I just think if you can have it, why not use it? Like, I don't see why that would hurt. But I don't. You can see I don't have that much.
this is a good
Oh,
podcast.
really? I do everything pretty much through my Apollo Twin, you know, my interface. So it's not like
that's good.
I have a crazy setup.
I like using my
You can
phone
get away
from
with
now
anything
on.
digital nowadays.
Because I can
And I
just
think that's what
airdrop
most
on my
people do,
on my
you know.
computer,
I think most
import
people
it
out there,
onto
they're
Final
not.
Cut,
You can save a book
import.
and save it.
That's my
But
phone.
at the end of the day, you know, like that
With the
touch,
camera, I have
that
to
physical touch,
import it. I have to connect all the cables. iPhone, I can just airdrop straight into straight into Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, put it, let's put it.
Alright, let's put it.
You know, it's a feel. Like I'm here.
I'm just impressed, dude. It's fucking great.
Busted someone down the other day,
Yeah.
and I guess the guy has a coffee shop. The singer, he's like coming up with like Search.
I kind of like it just going
You
into
guys gotta
that.
talk into the mic.
I got talking in the mic and be
That's
loud.
crazy. Is it
Yo,
playing,
welcome to
it's
LA
playing back
Music Show,
faster?
episode 5. We got Guru Doug in the building.
Hey, Guru Doug.
Let's go.
We're at
All right, cool. Hey, man, episode 5.
Busted someone down the other day.
Was that episode 5?
Yeah.
Busted someone
I think we
down the
did
other day.
more episodes.
And
than
I guess the guy
on.
is
and
Yes.
This is 5, and then we do 6. We just did 6.
6 is the analog.
6 is the analog.
we're at it. We can put
This
up
is
a
probably
link
7, maybe.
where
Fuck
you know,
yeah.
people will be able to find
That
you.
looks tight in the background.
Appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, dude. Hey, bro.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Blockhead.
been real, man.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the
Thanks,
LA
man.
Music Show.
Of course, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
All right, fellas. We'll see you at the episode 6, man.
Yeah.
6, man.
Peace. Yeah.
Did I just do a mic drop?
Just did a mic drop
Yeah.
onto your couch.
I might cut it before though.
Yeah. Peace.
Just like right there. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, it's got to smooth that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got to be smooth.
You want to hear that last yep?
Nope.
You're too good?
That was cool. It's like that.
Sure.
The episode 6, man.
Peace.
That's cool.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Ah, I trip
It's
it.
cool.
Tripping me out, dude. All right, here. Let's.
This is a nice grip, dude. I like it.
My right ear is really bothering me, yo.
I busted someone down the other day.
Yeah.
Put all the gluten
Busted
and
someone down
cheese
the other
in
day.
it.
What?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
All the gluten and cheese.
Busted someone down the other day.
And
Yeah.
beans.
And I guess the guy busted someone down the other day.
Yeah.
And I guess the guy has a coffee shop. The singer, he's like coming up with busted someone down the other day. And I guess
His
like,
phone's
In
still
the
going right
flesh. Let's go.
We're at the Guru Doug Studios, Splash Age.
Splashes, baby.
How's it going, bro?
It's going, man. How's it going for you guys, man? Happy,
Chilling, dude.
happy 1 week of January, you know?
yeah.
That's right.
First
We're in
week.
2019.
Hey, that's right, Guru Doug. We are, in fact, in 2019. I feel like my right ear is going through a flood or something, dude. It's strange.
Did you know what would be great if
Peace.
I can, is I put this right up on your ear with a light and see what's going on so that other people can see what's going on.
Oh, are you tripping? Seriously? We're gonna show the world my ear? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can you see inside the ear?
Let me see. Let me put my flashlight in there. It's clean, dude. I mean,
Did you see anything weird? Like a.
I think you need one of those machines, those little things that people have, like at the doctor's office, to go
Oh,
any
to
further
see.
because I don't see anything.
No?
That's the shit.
Well, thanks for checking, dude. I mean, shit.
I just get my fucking medical degree and be a doctor. Fucking use it.
No! E6 needs you.
Yeah.
Can't just quit now.
It's
bro.
fucked up.
You're
Like
stuck.
I tell people a lot, like when they're like, "Why don't you like you know so much about like how to be healthy and stuff? Why don't you just do that? Like that's the career."
It's like, dude, I'm a musician.
Yeah, I was like, no, I want to see people when they're happy and they're ready to be happy instead of when they're sick. I'm so selfish. It's like, dude, I have like a creative positivity I want to add to the world. Like not, like I don't want to like take other people's problems and like they can't get better. Like
Right. This is Lambs 5, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. It makes sense though, right? It makes right. It makes sense. Like I don't want to see people that are sick all the time, and like
Yeah.
because it kind of affects me. It would affect me. You
I
know?
don't know, man. Maybe it might inspire you. You know, who knows, man.
Yeah. If you
It just depends. It depends who you are. I think some people might get callous, not care about the patients because they see them every day, and some people might be like, "Damn, I really love my job. I get to help people."
Yeah.
It just depends who they are, you know. But it seems like most people just get calloused. I mean, but it's just human nature. We get sick of what we do. I don't want that to happen to me musically, you know.
Yeah.
So.
There's always possibilities.
So speaking of being calloused, let's get these fingers working.
I
I think I just woke up the whole neighborhood. That was a weird key change. Yeah, my ear's like bleeding or something. I hope I don't go deaf with my right ear, dude. That sucked. Alright guys, well, we hope you enjoyed this episode 7. Is this episode 7?
Hopefully. See how long that is.
Episode 7.